Hello, mis amores. So dare I say something? I haven't watched a bobross tutorial or video in a long while, so I've forgotten what his intros are. And also, just in general, what he says, except happy little something. So, happy little day to you. And today or night, you choose. We are gonna follow recipes by Bob Ross or something like it. My mother and I think my brother's girlfriend found this Bob Ross recipe book, cookbook, some call it, and told me,
You have to make this, otherwise you are a loser.
and I was like,
Okay, I don't want to be a loser.
so here we are making recipes from said recipe book, also called cookbook. Never forget, happy little accidents in the kitchen can be just as joyful as painting. Honestly, I was intrigued by this too because it looked pretty cute the way it was done. I mean, obviously the cover is
Abominable.
but inside we've got some of his paintings, obviously. I'm not sure if some of the paintings that are more so related to food are his. I feel like they aren't, because they do always go along with the recipe. Oh, paintings by Bob Ross and Nicholas Hankins. So the recipe ones are probably by Nicholas Hankins. Either way, the author of the book says painting and cooking go together as naturally as fluffy little titanium white and cadmium yellow colored eggs and dark sienna colored bacon. That's why we're here. We didn't have too many recipes to choose from because like at least half of the recipes are meaty. So we had to flip a couple of pages to get to our first recipe that we're gonna try. I'm a little scared. And I'm brave. Somewhere between the two. I'm beautifully strong and tragically confused. Oh my god, that was like my country phase that I had when I was, I don't know, 18, 19, 20? Weird phase. Lucy Hale released the country album, okay? And I kind of loved it back in the day. Anyway, how did I even get there? Scared. I'm scared because this recipe doesn't even have a painting to go along with it. I don't know what it's supposed to look like. But it's from part 5, vegetables. In life, you need colors. So we're gonna make a standout in the crowd zucchini pie. I love zucchini and I love pie, so why not combine it? And also, I was just very interested in how it's made. With every recipe, there's also like a bravery test. With this one, it says, to satisfy those who can't go one meal without meat, add brown sausage, yada yada. Ugh, that's not sauce. The tender but still firm green zucchini pops against the soft pale yellow of the pie filling in this wonderful vegetarian brunch main dish. How many adjectives? I try not to understand why this dish is so delicious. I just taste it and I enjoy it. That's what I want to be. That's what I strive for. We're gonna start. This serves 6 people, apparently, or 1 hungry Vincent.
And I am hungry.
Here's what you need. Zucchini, who would have thought? What a coincidence. Or courgette, if you will. This is 360 grams or 3 cups of unpeeled diced zucchini, which already surprised and shocked me and scared me. To me, a pie is when you have a pie crust and then a filling, but I don't know, it doesn't seem like we're gonna have a crust and a filling. We're just gonna put it all together. This is 1 large onion diced. It's a shallot. Half a cup or 120 milliliters of olive oil. 4 large eggs. These are medium eggs. I don't buy large ones. 80 grams of grated parm. 120 grams of flour as well. Italian seasoning. I don't know. Is that like herbs? Ground pepper and salt. We can get started. Preheat the oven to 350 Fahrenheit or 180 Celsius. Spray a 9-inch pie plate with non-stick spray. 9-inch, 23 centimeter. I love this cookbook, honestly, because it also gives me like the metric equivalent to whatever it's called that the US Americans use. Hey, I forgot something. And I don't mean my coffee. I do very much would like one. You also need 1 teaspoon of baking powder, which together with a flour, we're gonna sift into a large bowl. Excelente. Honestly, guys, I'm confused because now we're just gonna add everything to it. Oh, hold up. My turn. I make this sweet, we'll make this lean. The 4 large eggs we're gonna have, and I quote,
To beat the shit.
oh, the devil out of them. I'm wondering though, does that mean like actually with a whisk? Because there will no longer be a devil in them if I did that. I might add another egg actually, because 4 large eggs are probably 5 medium eggs, right? I'm gonna use a hand whisk, so let's see if that works. I'm imagining certain political leaders.
But I'm beating out of my eggs right now.
Oh, quelle surprise, they're all men. I feel like they're no longer in there. The eggs have been exorcised, you know, not exercised. Whatever, it makes sense in my head. First add the oil because we're gonna follow the recipe, and that's the order. And then the eggs. Some of the Italian seasoning, or a lot because that's like the only thing we're gonna add. Salt and pepper, it doesn't really say, so I'm just gonna like go for it. And lastly, 50 grams of the 80 grams of Parmesan. Well, now we're gonna have to mix it, and I wish I hadn't put dish soap onto my whisk. I don't know, you guys, that'll be very interesting. Can I go off the recipe? Because I at least want to add a bit of garlic. Just a little bit, don't come for me. Comfort me. I feel like that's my go-to thing to say. Because it's just so hashtag real. I haven't prepared my pie form. I'm gonna use this olive oil spray that Naomi once bought. Guys, this is so easy. We're just gonna pour this in now. Oh my god, if this is good, I'm gonna scream and shout and let it all out. Then we just top it with the rest of the cheese, which should be 30 grams. Cool, why did we add it already though? Is it not gonna burn? If it will, guess I'll be watching it burn. You saw that one coming, right? Bake until the top is caramel brown, or until a toothpick comes out clean once poked into the middle. That should take about 40 minutes, so I'll see you guys then. This pie smells absolutely marvelous. It looks really good, but this is the pie. Doesn't that look beautiful? Okay, it looks moldy here for some reason. Let's get it out of there. Happy little thing. Oh, it is softer than I expected. Wee is coming already because of how good it looks. I mean, it also doesn't look world moving, as we say in German. It looks great. And it smells great. No happy little accidents so far, so let's see how we can finish this. Oh, it's so soft. I mean, it's mainly egg, so of course it will be. Somehow I thought it was gonna be bready, but it's very cakey. This is really good. Oh, I like this. Thank God I added the garlic because you can taste it and it's really good. This feels like a summer brunch thing, which is great to have in the middle of winter. I have got nothing bad to say about that. It doesn't taste too much like egg, also not too much like zucchini. It's just like a perfect blend of everything. The crust is a little eggy, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, in the recipe it did say, I try not to understand why this is just so delicious. I just taste it and I enjoy it, and that's kind of me. Like, I totally get it now. I could eat so much of this right now. I need to stop. Before What? Moving on! Next recipe, and it's something I've never done before, which, well, duh, because otherwise I wouldn't be making this in the video. Like, how stupid would that be? This sounds exciting. I'm not sure I've even ever, like, ate it. Ate. Great lyrics. We're gonna be making perfectly balanced sweet candied carrots. This dish balances sweetness and acid while adding a welcome pop of bright orange color. It's a great little friend served beside many meat and chicken dishes. Well, I'm just gonna have it on its own. I don't know, I just had never seen it. I don't know why they painted these like sausage looking carrots, but it's fine. For some reason earlier I thought we were gonna like make fermented carrots, but they're candied carrots. So it's gonna be very interesting. Here's what you need if you wanna make this as well. I think this could actually be a really nice side. dish or like maybe even a snack. Let's not start with the carrots because that would be predictable, right? 480 milliliters or 2 cups of no pulp orange juice, 1 cup or 240 grams of light brown sugar. This is about 400 grams or 1.5 pounds of carrots. For some reason I read not peeled, but I will never peel my carrots. I don't know. Technically they're supposed to be peeled. And cut into 2-inch or 5-centimeter pieces. 1 tablespoon of butter or however much this is. And 1 tablespoon of finely chopped parsley. Then we're gonna head on over there.
Look over there!
Because we're gonna need a saucepan, a large one, in which we're gonna heat the orange juice on low heat. Yeah, I don't know for how long I'm supposed to heat it, but I guess we're just gonna wait. Yeah, well, oh, this is still cold. Why does it have to be low heat? I'm impatient. I feel like this is warm enough now. Definitely. We're gonna slowly add the brown sugar, 1/3 of a cup or 80 grams at a time, stirring constantly until totally dissolved. Nice. You may want to use a whisk. No lumps. I don't see any more lumps, but also it's foamy, so how would I be able to? Increase the heat to medium, whoa, and add the carrots. All the carrots should be submerged in the liquid. If they're not, either add a bit more juice and remove some of the carrots and enjoy a snack. Yeah, now we bring this to a boil. All right, we're starting to boil, as you can see. Gonna give it another little whiskey whisk. We're gonna cover it again. Reduce the temperature to low, and we're gonna let it cook covered for about 15 minutes or until the carrots are fork tender. I like to give the carrots a stir every once in a while to make sure they all get to mingle with their friends. It's been 15 minutes. Hope you enjoyed your 15 minutes. Yeah. Let's see if my carrots are fork tender. No. So I'll be back. You will see. Been a little while longer now, but I think they should be done by now. I'm just gonna put the carrots into a bowl, but I'm gonna leave the juice in there. So here you've got my carrots, and I don't know if you've ever smelled boiled carrots. They don't smell that great, in my opinion. We are now just gonna add the butter and mix. The butter should melt obviously at some point. I'm taking a bit of it out because I don't know, that just seems like a lot. I still have a little bit of the juice in here, but it also says to, in the end, drizzle with a little bit of the juice, but I guess I've already done so because I wasn't too meticulous trying to take the carrots out of there. Well guys, we're almost done basically. Top it with some parsley. This was also pretty easy to make, but honestly, looking at it and smelling it, I'm not sure if I'd like ever want to make this again. I do like carrots. With this much sugar, they better be good. Cheers. To be fair, they're supposed to just be a side dish. And I guess that's what they're good for, but they're not giving me life like at all. I'd rather have raw carrots than, if they have to be boiled, then fair enough. But I really don't need the orange juice and the sugar in there. I just feel like that's a waste of both ingredients. Like, what are you gonna do with the juice? Definitely not drink it. I really don't know what I was expecting, but somehow it was just more than that. More than that, give me. Awesome song. So that's slightly unfortunate. They might work well with a pie, but I don't even want to bother trying. We move on. It's time to sing it. The last song. And by that I mean the recipe. Again, none of these recipes were very extravagant, so what we're gonna make just sounds cute. We're gonna make a happy little tree and cheddar soup. Isn't that cute? Bob would be the first person to tell you that every happy little tree needed a friend. So it's only natural that happy little broccoli trees need friends. And their name is cheese. Delicious on their own, but even better when served together. These pals blend beautifully with a crusty bread or a salad, and of course, when shared with friends. Wow, you didn't really have to add that part. What if I don't have friends? It's not like I've never made a broccoli cheddar soup. I don't think I've ever made it on my channel. And also not by bobross. Here is what you need. A tablespoon of butter. 1 chopped medium-sized onion, 1 diced medium potato, 30 grams of all-purpose flour, not just one purpose, but all purposes, 3 cups or 710 milliliters of vegetable stock. Of course, guys, of course, 1 pound or 460 grams of happy little broccoli trees, 1 cup or 120 grams of shredded cheddar cheese, 1 can or 360 milliliters of evaporated milk. Then you need salt, pepper, and nutmeg. Just a little bit. Obviously it's a soup, so we're gonna make everything over there. Heat the butter, medium-high heat. Onion, potato, happy little broccoli tree. Look at how happy they are. Mine aren't that little. Until the potatoes are soft, that's gonna take ages. Next, guys, I think it's kind of soft, but I also forgot a little about it because I was doing the dishes. But nothing has burned, only just don't look. We're gonna add the flour, stirring for about 1 minute or until it smells nutty. Naughty little trees. That feels weird. Add the stock to the pot. Also add the salt, pepper, and nutmeg. I don't think I'm gonna add salt to this because we've got the stock. Pepper, banana fana. Alright, bring to a boil, then lower the temperature and let simmer for 10 minutes. And after 10 minutes, who would have thought? We're gonna have to blend. A beautiful color after 10 minutes. Now that it's raining more than ever, in here we can blend. Ooh, handheld. Back to the pot we go. Well, and then over low heat, we're just gonna add the evaporated milk and the cheddar cheese, stirring until smooth. Why evaporated milk, I wonder? We're just gonna wait for the cheese to melt and then we gooch. We're done. That was so easy. What the heck? Enjoy it, it says. Ooh, Naomi stole my light. I mean, yeah, guys, it's happy little tree soup. What am I supposed to show you? But it does have the perfect color for what I'm wearing right now. I can't really show you. Yeah, there you go, kind of. Wow, oh my fucking god. Damn. Wow. Crazy. I think it's gonna work really well with my zucchini pie. Maybe I could even dip one of my carrots in there because what the fuck did I make these carrots for? These are so unnecessary. Really tasty. What the heck? Enjoy it is all that I can say to this as well. Yeah, guys, that brings us to the end of this cookbook. There are no other recipes in there. I mean, yes, the carrots were kind of unnecessary. Everything else tastes really good. Like, I'm a big fan of this pie, and I hope I will make it again, actually. But I probably, realistically speaking, I won't. This cookbook was really cute, and I love cute ideas, and I love happy little trees, and so... But guys, there weren't even any happy little accidents, so was this really a Bob Ross video, I wonder? I shall leave. I probably should. The charts need us, me, and they do. That was cute. What will be even cuter is if I see you guys here next week again. But until then, I want to thank you guys so much for watching.